For me personally, depression or MDD is like you are in a constant storm. You may interpret the storm however you like. It might be a storm of despair, a storm of sadness, a storm of loneliness, a storm of numbness, or even a storm of emotions. This aura, cloud, or a companion you might say, will always follow you and surround you every single second. And you will have to always be on guard, because if not, they will surround you and will take over you. That is depression. Crying is a normal thing for me. Breaking down is a normal thing for me. But on the contra, when I want to cry and I want to have a breakdown and I can't, that is just much more tormenting than you can ever think of. I have reached to the level of numbness, which is I am practically a living zombie. Let's get into the real definition of depression or major depressive disorder. According to National Institute of Mental Health (NIH), depression, major depressive disorder, or clinical depression is a common but serious mood disorder. It causes severe symptoms that affects how you feel, you think, and how you work. To be diagnosed with depression, the symptoms must persist or must be present for at least 2 weeks. So if you are to be diagnosed to have depression or MDD or clinical depression, your symptoms have to be present at least 2 weeks. Then it is a depression. Some forms of depression are slightly different, or they may develop under unique circumstances, such as persistent depressive disorder, which I think I have, postpartum depression, psychotic depression, or seasonal affective disorder. The symptoms of MDD or clinical depression are persistent sad, anxious, or empty mood, feeling of hopelessness, pessimism, irritability, feeling of guilt, hopelessness, or worthlessness, lost interest in hobbies or activities that used to give you pleasure, fatigue, moving or talking more slowly, restless, indecisive, insomnia, or even sleep awakening, early morning awakening, oversleeping, lost appetite or weight changes, drastic weight changes, thoughts of attempting suicide or death and attempt suicide, and aches or pain or headaches, or even digestive problems that doesn't have a clear cause. And in addition, from me, that isn't in the article that I read, it is the constant meltdowns and breakdowns that you are always facing. Before I explain to you guys about medication, I would like to give you guys a gentle reminder that psychotherapeutic medications are not viable on the counter, and you need a doctor's prescription for you to be able to buy the medication. So that is the gentle reminder. I tell you guys about my long journey with medication of MDD. I want you guys to bear in mind that I have met 3 psychiatrists and I am currently meeting the 3rd psychiatrist right now. So let's start. For the early days when I was diagnosed having MDD, The first psychiatrist that I met had prescribed me with escitalopram, or the other name is Lexapro, and I have to take it 10 mg every day. But it seems escitalopram is giving me a lot of side effects, and I just couldn't get used to the medication. And then I changed to another doctor, and then the other doctor, seeing me I'm telling her that I don't want to be like Lexapro anymore because of the side effects. The doctor and I decided to change the medication again. So I took vortioxetine, or the other name is Brintellix, 10 mg every day. So I usually take vortioxetine at night before I sleep. So when I just don't like the side effect of vortioxetine. The reason why I don't like the side effects of the vortioxetine is because, as you guys know, right, I told you I took the medication before I slept at night. And the medication gave me the most fastest side effect that I can feel, which is a nausea in my stomach, and I feel like vomiting every time I ate that medication. Bear in mind that I took vortioxetine for almost 6 or 7 or even 8 months, I'm not sure, but I took it for a long time and the side effects is still there. Usually psychotherapeutic medication, the side effects only last for 2 weeks only. But it seems like for me, my body, the side effects just won't disappear for vortioxetine. It's just there, and I just hate the side effects so much. So, and then when I had to move to another place, and I had to meet another doctor, and then he asked me if I want to change my medication, because I was so afraid of changing medication. Because when you change your medication, you have to go through this 2 weeks of getting used of this medication, and I just don't want to be in that 2-week state. But since vortioxetine just doesn't seem to give me any good at all, and I just hate it, to be honest. I just hate it, and it causes so much, like hundreds. I decided to change the medication. So the doctor and I decided to change my medication again, which he said to give me a chance to take escitalopram again. I was afraid. Obviously, I was afraid if am I doing the right thing? Am I going to take the escitalopram again? What if I take it and get the same side effects? Like, I was really afraid. But I tried. I want to try. I want to fight this, so I take it. And then he also added a new medication that I have to take, which is CLONAZEPAM. So currently up until this video, I am currently taking 10 mg of escitalopram and 1 mg of CLONAZEPAM. And I just couldn't express how grateful I am that the third doctor that I've met, finally found the most perfect formula for me and my body to take. And the combination or the formula of the two medication, escitalopram and CLONAZEPAM, gave me a lot of good effects rather than side effects or bad effects. I can see myself improving little by little, even though I won't say I'm happy, To be honest, I wouldn't say I'm happy, but my mood is improving little by little, even though thoughts of death are still there and such, but I can feel it. If you know, personally I feel it. I feel like the medication is helping me in a way. So a big thank you to my doctor. Thank you so much for finding this combination. Yeah, sometimes psychotherapeutic medication takes time to find which medication suits your body the most. And then it also follows what your type of mental illness you are facing, and then what are the side effects, or if you have any allergies, or yeah, those kind of things. And I couldn't. I'm just shocked that, you know, after years of, I won't say years, but I've been a long time in depression. But after those times and taking and changing and eating a lot of different types of medication, there are types of medication that I didn't say that I take in this video because of personal stuff that I might tell you guys about in the future. But after all that, I turned back to my original square one, which is escitalopram, and then just add another 1 mg of clozapam, and bam, there you go, a good combination for me. I would like to clarify this, that every individuals have different types of depression, or different types of bodies, and different problems that they are facing. So what might works for me might not works for you. So I really want to clarify that. I'm not saying the combination that I am currently taking are the most suitable for everyone. It's not. It takes time for you to find the most compatible medication for you. So I would like to clarify that. I would like to apologize if I lack on any parts of the explanation that I have explained, or it is too simple again, or yeah, if I have given you I am very confident that I have gave you the right information. So yeah, I'm sorry for my shortcomings. Me and MDD have a really weird relationship where when I have breakdowns or when I have meltdowns, it's just so hard for me to handle. And when I am really depressed, in a depressive episode that might last for such a long time, it's so hard for me to get back into the reality, because I reached out too late, and my depression had become much more serious time by time. So what I'm trying to say here, if you do reach out early and you're still in the early stages of depression, and you have reached out to people, that's such a good thing for you to do that. Please do reach out. Reach out before it's too late. I am in such a serious depression right now because I am too late of realizing my depression and handling this depression, I don't know, incorrectly, but I did finally reach out for help and such. So, but I would like to tell you guys this, that if you feel like you're having depression and it's not that serious but it's still depression, please do visit the hospital and do visit a psychiatry clinic, just to clarify things for you. And if you do really have it, and it's good for you, It's not mean it's good for you to have depression. It's good for you that you have reached out and you know your state right now and what you're going to do next. That's why I always tell you guys to speak out if you have this kind of illnesses. Let it be. This stigma will be there. People will judge you however they want, but you know your happiness is the most important thing in the world, and that is also something that I have learned throughout me experiencing depression and MDD. That have mental illness, rejoice. This is a day for you. 10 October every year. This just means that the world has recognized our test and our obstacles that we are facing, and they are looking it as a serious matter. And I am very glad that they finally that there is a day dedicated for mental illness. So for you guys that have mental illness out there, how about give yourself a special treatment today? Do whatever you want. If you want to sleep all day, go ahead, sleep all day. If you want to eat something nice or sweet or something, cakes, pancakes, waffles, ice cream, or your favorite savories, go ahead, go. It's your day. It's a day to appreciate people that have mental illness like us. But just be safe. Please don't hurt yourself. Please surround yourself with good people, with your beloved family or your beloved friends or your beloved partner. And at least for today, at least for this 10 October, be who you be, or do whatever you want. Accept hurting yourself, okay? Accept hurting yourself. Yeah. And for those that doesn't have any mental illness, but you guys know people that have mental illness, how about wishing them a speedy recovery? If you know what that person likes or maybe go and give it to them or spend time with them, or just give a little appreciation for them and saying that you care and you do know, you understand the problems that they are facing, the illness that they are facing. Maybe, I don't know, calling them, texting them, FaceTiming them, Skyping them, whatever. How you can help, you can help. And if you would also like to help, you might also just, spread the word, spread awareness about mental illness. Just for this one day, why not, right? Let's appreciate this day. So, yeah. World Mental Health Day. I hope you guys have a great time. Thank you very much for watching, and if you like to support me and if you like me to continue this project, or if you want to give me a boost of moral, maybe do me a favor to give a like in this video and to subscribe to my channel, or follow my IG for the latest updates, and I usually update there a lot. I'm acting like a content creator, but this is what I've chose, so I do hope you guys hope you guys do that. And I'm smiling a lot in this video, but I'll probably will be crying after I finish recording this or when I am editing this, because talking about MDD is not an easy task for me. It's so difficult. Like, finally letting this out to the world is such a big thing. Before I start to cry in front of you guys, thank you so much for watching. And this is from me and Project Anemone, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.